All right, 2008 Bentley Continental GTC. We're having an issue. Okay, all the electronics just drop. Sometimes the car will stay running, sometimes it just completely dies. And it usually, when it's usually the case, it's usually the main battery, it's discharged and whatnot. You get the please start, battery low. But these have two brand new batteries that were just replaced and it's still. Which, when I do the check engine scan, I get a code for the crank position sensor. So we figured out in the battery management module, I get a code for the battery switchover relay towards the end over there. On some, it's here. It's a big one that clicks and clunks when you go to the left and all that. But this one does kick on and off too. So checking about testing here. This is the battery management module behind the main battery. So you got the two big wires that connects. Well, this actually has a DC converter and it actually charges a quick 16-volt charge to the starter battery after the car starts to, you know, keep it up, because that does not get charged by the alternator. It's not connected to the alternator. So only this one. So I removed the main plug from it, the communication plug and everything. No more issues, no more electrical system dropping like that. And the code for the crank position sensor also went away. I don't know what relation it has, because even in the wiring diagram it doesn't look like it has a relation. But it definitely cleared that code away. So there you go, guys. If you're ever running into that issue and you know that the batteries are good, because this is not a common issue, but that situation is a common issue, and it usually is just a battery, the main battery, that is low. So it uses this one for a second and the alternator takes a couple seconds before it actually starts charging, so it can drop and just die. Or you can rev it up and kind of keep it alive as the alternator goes. But in this case, again, it wasn't the battery, the module itself with it unplugged. Now this is not a solution. Obviously it needs the module. This is just a test, because right now if I keep it that way, this battery will never get charged. So eventually it's gonna end up dying, not starting anymore. So regardless, you need the module. That module controls the whole, it monitors the whole charging system, everything. And it lets the front body module, if the voltage is too low, it controls AC, radio, all that. If you ever had where you turn on the car and you put the AC on blast, but it'll go all the way and then just come like back halfway or something. That's the system controlling the amperage, how much power this car consumes, because the alternator with all the powers on is usually not always enough. So that module will control the system, will tell it to up the idle if needed for more output. So it's a very important module, it's very needed. But that is the diagnose on this one. We'll get a new one, we'll be fine. Also irrelevant, but the convertible top was not working on this either, or is not working. It's the motor locking system up here. It'll put down all the windows, open the flaps, but then that's it, nothing else happens. So I went and tested, and when you hit the button, it is getting power and ground as it should. It's just the motor itself is bad.